Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to do an energy read on, it is the Aries full moon. And so I was just called to do an energy read. What I use is the Sandra and Taylor energy deck, and this is for those of you who are in a twin flame or soul to soul dynamic. So on my channel I share messages that come through from our higher selves, but also from people that come to me for healings and readings. And so all of us who are on this journey to reunite back with our twins in this lifetime. And so I wanted to see what was going on, because it has, so if you follow my messages, then they all go from one to the next. And so similar themes have been coming up recently, which has been about frustration and also kind of insecurity about the journey, about not being in the union yet. And so I was quite intrigued to see what the energies would look like, and not surprisingly incredibly synchronistic, which does explain why what we've been experiencing has been happening. So I'm going to go through it. So basically on the left hand side I say what's going on in your divine counterpart's head, what's going in their hearts, what the energy is that they're taking away from the union, the key thing to know, and then also what they are wanting. And then the same for us or for you, which is what's going on in your head, what's going on in the heart, and then what wanting as well. The grounding energy, and of course you couldn't really make it up because it is the goddess of the moon, especially as we are on the full moon in Aries. So I was like, wow, you couldn't really make it up. And then the crowning energy is that all doorways will lead to the light, and all doorways will lead to love, because it's number 24. 24 is 6, and it happens to be on the 24th, the full moon. So again, crazy synchronistic, but that is what we all expect nowadays, and especially with all the signs and the messages from Spirit getting so strong. It is almost like so ridiculous. It's getting so powerful, it's so ridiculous. So it is like being bombarded by constant messages, which is a good thing, because without those, then, you know, we wouldn't be on the path, quite frankly. So we need to embrace the messages. So what's going on in the headspace? And this is for them. It is basically mental battles, fighting between the situations that they're in, wanting to move out of those situations, head over heart, practical stuff over the pull of the soul, wanting to be not chained to the old life, wanting to move forward into a new life. And so this is why the grounding energy, this is so strongly be coming through. If you look at both of these cards, they reflect that we're out in the cold, basically, stuck out in the grey, chained to an old life, right? Look at that, it's past life contract right underneath it. It's chained to an old life that we no longer want. And because we're feeling that, you know, that feeling of being chained to the old life, wanting to break through into a new life behind, right? And wanting to leave this life, because this life is creating, you know, in the head, it's like, this sense of I just want to let it go, right? So that is definitely what is coming through. I just want to let it go. I want to walk away from the past and open up to a new world. So what's going on in their hearts then? And this is why, because they have the pull of the cosmic heart. So if you're doing your work and you are expanding your life into the love vibration, you're expanding your consciousness into the awareness of this journey, into the awareness of uplifting the planet, into the awareness of becoming love and light. If you look here, it is love and light. It is number 6, which is the love path. It is the expansion of the cosmic heart. And the energy that they're taking from the union is the sun. So the sun, rebirth, new beginnings, cleansing of the old, the rebirth of the new, the power of the sun, right? Expanding into the cosmic heart, which is why they have this uplifting of light and love within the center of them. The key thing to know for them is the appreciation of you on this journey. So look at that. It's also number 6. It is the mirror. And the reason why they can appreciate you is because you offer the sun. You offer the new beginnings. No matter how much mental torment that creates for them, they still know that a life with you is going to offer so much more, right? So much of cleansing, so much renewal, so much beauty, so much amazing experiences, something that they've never experienced before. So although it's causing them mental strife, they are appreciating the fact that they have to go through this because it's essentially you that they want to be with. You're here in the green dress healing and you're holding out the rose of divinity. So then what they're wanting is, and you can't literally make this stuff up, they are wanting you. They're wanting to have change in their life. 1 and 4 is 5. 5 is about change. Change always does create this storminess in the mind, because our mind is very reluctant to change, because we don't like to, our mind is not wanting to create, it's comfortable. Our mind wants us to be comfortable. It doesn't want us to be out of kilter, right? So what we're wanting though, or this is your divine counterpart, is wanting this incredibly caring connection with you. And so it is so beautiful, because actually at the heart of them, the heart is being pulled by the energy of the sun into this new cosmic awareness. And it's because you're here right by the side of them, bringing that flower of love, basically. And so the whispers of oracle guidance is act as if your partner is already here. And so whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Which is such great guidance, because basically it allows, again, and it's number 17, and that allows you to move out of the sense of separation, that you're not together, because of course we are always together. So the guidance is, it's number 37, sorry. So 37, which is 10, which is 1, which is new beginnings. So if your actions and thoughts take into account someone else's feelings, you'll be more in alignment with a true relationship. If your partner is not with you yet, generate the feeling that you are already sharing your life with your special someone. This will change the way you feel and can alter your attitude and your potential to attract them into your life. So act as if they're already here. You're already in this caring connection, because you're already doing it together in spirit. And again, crazy sync, but that was on page 52. 52 is the goddess of the moon, which is what is the underlying energy behind all of this. 52 is 7. 7 is your soul path. So again, just gorgeous. So what is going on on our side then? Our side is all about saying, well, I want the sacred unity. I want to have this sacred path to unfold into my light. I want to have this sacred sexual union. I want to have the Trinity, right? Number 3, the Trinity. And it is all about saying that this is your sacred home, right? So that's what's going on in our head. I want the lights to open up to take me home to my sacred home. What's going on in our hearts then is basically a crown chakra opening, right? Archangel Uriel. But this is all about the crown opening more and more and more to take on the light, to take on more psychic awareness, to take on and unleash more of your gifts from the universe, more of who you are as a soul. Also number 41, which is the mirror, right? Because 41, 14, again mirroring, the caring connection. 5, which is all about change. And the energy that we're taking from the union then is about the ability to speak up and speak our truth, right? So much angelic support on our side, right? Yesterday I was driving through a village and it was so bizarre. Every house was called Angel, to the point that I said to my mum, this must be called Angel Street, or the village must be called Angel. Because everything was angel. Everywhere you looked, angel, 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 angel. So it doesn't surprise me to see that we have masses of angelic support, both about speaking our truth, but also about supporting the journey of opening you up more and more to your spiritual and your soul self. The key thing to know for you then is that you are holding this huge heart out. It is 4-4. The message of 444 has been coming through really strongly. Again, that's an angelic message to let you know that you are on the right path. Keep on going. The angels are there to support you on your journey. And it is saying they've clocked you. They are there supporting you. You are definitely on the right path. So keep being that woman holding a big old heart out. So then, what wanting? And this is, again, so crazy on point, is all of the practical stuff to move away. All of the feelings that don't have enough money to move forward, don't have, that thing about, I want the practical things to all come into place. And that could be financial, that could be where you live, that could be jobs, that could be, anything and everything that you want to fit into place. And you're wanting it to happen, right? And it's like you're thinking it's a domino effect, right? Once I have that, then that will fall into place, and that will fall into place, and that will fall into place. And so that's why I'm wanting all of the financial constraints, all of the job, all of the house, everything that's got me stuck. I want all of that to go away. So, which of course we can all relate to that feeling. So that's why the moon is here, right? The Aries moon is grounding this whole read, because the Aries moon it's time to let go of that frustration, because actually wanting all of this is completely fine. It's about taking action to make these things happen. So if you have an action plan in place, write it down, what your intent is to achieve in the next 6 months. Write them all down tonight, burn them with the power of the moon. Set your intent to work with the moon to help bring them in. Take actions every day, and then trust. Then it's about releasing all of the frustration around not having it exactly now, because when you do have it, when you look back in a year's time, you'll suddenly realize, okay, I understand why all of those things had to happen in that time frame to get me to where I am today. And that's what we can't see. That's what we're opening up to and trusting in our intuition. Because ultimately the crowning energy for this entire read is that all doorways will lead to the light. Your path is already lit. The doorways will just open in divine timing. And everywhere you are at the moment is exactly where you need to be. So if you feel your intent every day to say, I walk my love path, I walk the path of my highest self, I open the doors, I open all doorways to the light, for light to flood into my life and open my path. So the big thing is just as this says, it says act as if your partner is already here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Teamwork makes the dream work. Like I always say, I call in my twin spirit all the time to help me in my life. Sure enough, I was thinking that I don't have anyone in my house. How am I going to pay my mortgage? The next person that then books in for my B&B is my twin, as in his name, his initial, his surname, even lived in the same road as him. So I was like, okay, well, there's no better sign from the universe to say your twin spirit really is working with you, but you have to ask. You have to ask for help. All right, so the big message is ask for help. And the other message is love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. There you go. So, and it is number 8, the infinity, the eternal flame. All right, well, I hope that helps. Happy full moon in Aries. Make sure that you're working with the powers of the universe So set your intent, take action towards your goals, and then trust in divine timing. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.